Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. I'm back. Um, what was it? 12 days ago. 12 days later, and the thing is done. It's done. It's done. I did it. I did the thing that I set out to do, and here we are. I have done it now, and now I'm in a tank top because it's like 115 outside, and I'm tired and excited and hot, and I haven't stopped sweating yet. And yeah, yeah. So, um, yeah, it was a horrifying process, but everything went generally pretty okay. Uh, I think it booted. It's working somehow. Um, Still surprised. Um, Only problem is that one of my M2 SSDs is not registering as online. Sorry, I'm like wiping the foot with my face. Not registering as online, but I don't want to deal with that right now. So soon though, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's like if I just like jiggle it, it'll be okay. But I had to like take the graphics card out, which was like the worst part of putting this thing together was the graphics card because it's like insanely huge. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's just a bad M.2 or if it's being messed up somehow by I like tightened it too much or something. I don't know. I did read some comments on Reddit saying that that does happen sometimes. Over tightening an M.2 SSD will make it not work properly or even register. So that could be it. So I will show you some photos and stuff. This is the desktop currently. I have to clean this up, all this shit. I was downloading stuff obviously, but I haven't like taken stuff off yet. So so this was, I don't know if I showed you the, wow, maybe Windows Photos Viewer is just always slow. I don't know if I showed you the haul, but this was the entirety of the haul. I probably didn't, honestly, because I didn't get it till Wednesday of last week. Yeah, so this is everything. Case is huge, and the fucking graphics card is huge, and yeah. So let's see, what's the next one? I tried to take some artsy photos of the motherboard. I don't know why, but I did. Look at how artsy that is. It's so artsy. Yeah. Very fancy looking. What was next? Oh yeah, I took one of the CPU cooler that's out of focus. Look at how out of focus that is. I was so shaky. My God. Yeah, there's one M.2, there's a second M.2, there's a third M.2. Apparently this one is not working, which will be very difficult to get to without taking everything off. So I don't know how I feel about even attempting to deal with that. So yeah. So yeah, and then I think, is this one next? No, that wasn't it, but that's one of them. This was the first time I turned it on in my bedroom. The laptop up, or had the monitor up here, just chilling while I was fucking with the BIOS and installing Windows and everything. And yeah, the graphics card, I mean, this thing's a honker. You can't tell from this angle, but the CPU cooler is actually wider than the GPU is, which I was shocked by. They technically were supposed to be the same height, but I don't know. They're not. Yeah, and then I used actually the 600 watt cable that came with the power supply as opposed to the adapter thing that NVIDIA supplied, because I got a power supply specifically that has this cable, so I didn't have to use the octopus splitter thing that they give you. It's very strange looking. Let's see. guess I should just go through it this way. This was the carnage that ensued while making it. I mean, look at all those cables. Look. Also, I haven't done cable management yet, so it's still a mess in there. But it's on, and I was exhausted after that, so didn't do that. Got some nice photos. Cable management inside the case is also not the best, but also kind of impossible. A little bit impossible, given how I had to like snake things through. Like this is the motherboard supply, so like that has to be there. This is to this fan, I believe. Yeah, so not the easiest thing to sort of figure out how to deal with. Yeah. This was the first video I took of it. Yeah, of it running with the standard RGB. And this was when I moved it into the living room finally. And yeah, this was a side angle I took. The CPU cooler has a temperature display, which I think is really cool. And it also has a little bit of RGB on the top and bottom. The RAM also has RGB. You can sort of see here. The CPU cooler actually kind of covers it. So the GPU also has a bit of RGB on it. It faces down, so it's kind of not as visually there, but you know, whatever. Got the 3 fans up here, 3 fans in the front there. And then this is the setup I just took a photo of just a moment ago. As you can see me right here taking the photo. And yeah, this is the setup currently. We got 3 monitors going. This thing can do up to 6, I guess, technically, but I mean, you're not supposed to, I guess, use the motherboard slots for optimal performance, so it'd have to be more of like monitors for like files and things like that, just like managing like things that don't require like graphics. So the GPU is where I have all these 3 plugged into right now, but there's one more display port in the GPU, so I could add another monitor if I wanted to. And then this is the video I just took of like a nice little around of the whole thing running. So yeah, I am still in shock that it actually turned on. What's next is I am going to be starting the Blender donut tutorial series that Blender Guru does to learn Blender some. Starting with that. So far, Premiere Pro, I edited a video last night with this computer, the first video that I've edited for my main client, and it went swimmingly. It was just delightful. It exported. Yeah, when I first got it turned on, I tried exporting a previous video, which was 20 minutes, 1080p, and that was 4.5 minutes in export time, which is pretty insane in comparison, because before it was like, you know, like, I don't know, like 20, 25, so it's pretty big difference in export time. And also, there's just like no lag in the scrubbing, there's no, I mean, as to be expected, that this was what I was anticipating, that it would just be ideal. And run perfectly. So yeah, last night's video exported in just under 4 minutes. It was 13 minutes long at 1080p, and I also was editing thumbnails in Photoshop while it was rendering. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It can launch Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign in 15 seconds. Yeah, I'll just show you how it goes. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I don't know how long that was, but pretty damn near 15 seconds probably. That would have taken my last computer roughly 5 minutes probably. My last computer was struggling, so I mean, it was time for an upgrade. Real bad. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. So yeah, what's next is Blender. I'm gonna start learning that, and then I don't know. I mean, really, I can do anything I want, really. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of that and utilize everything. And yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video just to update you that everything went okay. You know, I mean, it just also whatever. But also to note that yes, future-wise, I would love to keep you updated on everything that I'm doing and testing with, because I mean, this does open up a lot of potential for me of like what I can do, but also it requires me to then do stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But I do definitely feel inspired by having such little limitation. So yeah, that's all for me at the moment. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, my brain's like still stuck in like tutorial filming for my client, so I'm like, I haven't like woosawed yet. You know, I'm like, so I'm a little bit corporate-y sounding right now, but I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to share more with you as I make more and figure all this shit out and learn stuff and do After Effects and motion graphics and just everything. I mean, I want to be able to learn how to do everything. So yeah, I'm stoked, and I'm excited to share it with you. So I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.